It's week 6 of the NFL, and we'll see Baker Mayfield. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Buccaneers and the Saints. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. And so good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olton up here in the, partner, sometimes teams get off to slow starts, and that's the case for these teams we're going to see here. Both under 500, not critical yet, but you can't wait too long to try to get this thing turned around.
And I know it sounds crazy, Mike, but here we are, and it's only October. There's a long way to go. But this feels like a really important game, and I think that was the sense that both coaches told us all week when we had a chance to meet with them. They said, we're not trying to panic. We're not trying to put the cart before the horse, but we need to win, and we need to get back on these winning trends, because if we want to find ourselves in contention throughout the rest of what's a long NFL season, these early October games, you got to have them.
Past midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Anytime you find yourself on the road, you want to do anything you can early to establish yourself and quiet this crowd. And I'll tell you, there's no better way than to take the opening kickoff nearly all the way and set up your offense with great field position to start this game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Baker to begin with a pass. This one caught left side by Evans. They'll try and play with some pace early on. Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. With the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll look to pick up the pace. Right back to Irving. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Irving, touchdown Buccaneers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball, it's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Next to score, Buccaneers 7, Saints nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders, now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, is going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
They'll go again here with Kamara. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Carr. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And the defense has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
That's to the rookie, 3rd-rounder, Jalen McMillan. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Back in the end zone, he's got it. Jalen McMillan. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Saints nothing. Chase McLaughlin will kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans. After this, they'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Carr working out of the gun. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now the Bucs will take their 1st timeout. They put Wilson in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got it backed up so far. You're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
The Buccaneers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. He'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Baker going to try to get his guys to line up quickly. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. On 1st down is Mayfield. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They send Godwin in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And the Bucs are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
First and goal.
The production has been sensational early on. The last catch putting him over 100 receiving yards, and we still have another half to play. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers will tack on 3 more. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Again, up the middle with Kamara. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Carr now. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Saints lining up in punt formation as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Contact up front. And they get one of the defenders to jump. The Saints will punt this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Throw left side, pulled in by Evans. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go play action with Carr. It's made right side. It's Johnson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. So,
that's the end of the 3rd quarter.
3rd and 9. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Bucs have it in the pocket looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
1 minute game brings up 2nd and 9 at the Saints' 10-yard line.
They'll go again here with Irving. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Carr. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Now, Carr. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. Back is Carr. He's got his man. That's Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.